Okay, so here's how we can number off an entire apartment building. I've just grabbed this model from off the internet and then I've regrouped it. The key modeling technique for the script to work is to not have the front door in the apartment model group. This allows the script to do some clash detection, find the front door, and then number by closest to next from the front door. So this isn't always ideal, but it keeps the numbering consistent through the same apartments. So it runs by running a model line through the apartment model groups. Then it'll number them off. So here we've got 21, 22, 23, and 24. 2's the level it's on. 1's the unique identifier. It gets the level number from the level name. If there were more than 10 apartments, it would string pad itself. Or if there were more than 10 of any of the other elements, it would string pad along. It numbers each room with a unique prefix. So we've got 21A, B, C, D, E. And this is because if we have the number the same, Revit will give off warnings. And it's nice to have everything uniquely identified. The windows, it'll follow along the perimeter of that model group, find a window and then number along it. And that'll stay consistent as you go up levels between similar model groups as well. Leftover doors, rooms, and windows, they get numbered off as well. Here we've got a leftover entry door and one on the inside here, and that just uses the level prefix and unique identifier. And then we've got room 2.1 and room 2.2, same with the level prefix. If we have a level where there are no apartment model groups, it'll still number off those. What it does is starts off somewhere here, finds the nearest element, and then it'll number off by the next closest element. Generally, because you don't have many doors or windows left over, this looks logical enough. So here you can see it's gone through the doors, and it's gone through the windows, finding the next closest and numbering. Another thing to note, if you have strapping and precast, I put the strapping inside the apartment model group and leave the precast separate. This makes it easier down the track for precast drawings and keeping your number of wall types down. Let's run the script. First, it lets us know it'll only number elements in the crop region. This is in case you have multiple buildings. Then it needs to know what model groups you want to collect. So model groups names containing, in this case, apartment. I've got apartment type 1, apartment type 2, so anything with apartment it'll collect. What levels we want to number on. A building prefix if we had multiple buildings. Select our model line spline running through the apartments in the order we want to number. If we want to number leftover doors, windows, and rooms. So here we've got our numbered off building A, all nice and logically. If we go up some levels, you can see it's adjusted the level prefix to make everything unique. And if we look at a schedule, you can see everything's grouped by apartment. If we wanted to number another building, we'll just pull this across, run the script again. Put in our inputs, this time with a building prefix B. You could have a dot or a hyphen or something if you wanted. And there we go, we've got our building B numbered off logically. I've used this on big apartment projects, so it's really good when things change and you just have to click a button, renumber everything and you're sorted. Sometimes this is up to thousands of elements it renumbers. It also gives, unique identifiers to each element for the builders in case they have any defects or anything. The script also has a QA system, so if for some reason something wasn't modeled right, a room was missing, or the front door isn't in the right place, it's not following the logic of the model set out, it'll bring up a window and let you know, hey, this model group or this room's doing something funny, go check it out. And it's a good way to make sure people are modeling everything correctly. Also, I'm a big fan of model groups in apartments. I think if you use links, you end up struggling for annotating and updating things. If you learn to use model groups correctly, they are super useful, super quick, and it's just kind of mastering them, understanding what things host to what things and how to handle them. And once you do, they're brilliant. You can also use them like links across projects if you save them out.